Right, should I do intro for this one? I've got this.
Are we just going straight into it?
Yep, I am.
We never go straight into it.
Well, this is what happens when Shannon's in charge, guys. It gets done. We've got no time for this.
If you can't tell, she's had her Red Bull.
I've got a Red Bull, and it's a sugar one. It's not sugar free.
Why are you doing this?
I don't know. There's too much energy surging through my bones right now. I'm vibrating.
She's like on stage, like, hello.
Hello. I forgot how a podcast works apparently. But yeah, I've had my Red Bull.
I'm on my protein
We've
shake.
got a protein shake juice.
Vimto protein shake. It's really nice. Highly recommend.
I know. How many grams of protein's in that? 20?
26.
Whoa.
I know.
I need
Getting swole.
I can see your muscles growing inside you. But the thing is, right, is I don't think I like juice. Me and Liv were just talking about this, and I don't think I like the juice ones because I'm not really although I said it didn't, I'm not really a Vimto fan. I like apple and blackcurrant kind of cordial vibes, but I think I just have to find a flavour that works for me.
Yeah, probably.
Because
they do loads of different ones. They've got like peach. They do like a peach iced tea one, like that sort of vibe. Yeah.
Put a bit of lemonade in it.
Yeah, they do loads.
Aperol spritz.
I think that defeats the point,
Yeah,
Shan.
a little bit. But she's being a healthy queen.
I am. I started weight loss injections.
And how are they going?
Good. I don't want to talk too much about it because I know that weight is a sensitive subject for some people.
Yes.
But yeah, I feel amazing.
Feeling good and funky and fresh.
I do. I feel really good.
She just gets fitter every day I look at her. I tell her all the time. I say I fancy her.
Yeah, she does fancy me.
I do. Oh, thanks.
I fancy her.
I'm gonna say hello. I'm your little red-headed little
demon.
Yeah, actually, that makes a lot of sense. Well suited.
We've just got a little love affair going on.
We have. Sorry.
Watch out, Oliver and Harvey.
I'm doing it again. Sorry, Ollie. Sorry, Harvey. Watch out. We're here. But yeah, welcome to today's episode. Oh, I'm Shan.
She's so... Do you want me to do it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's dive in.
Well, that's what you say every time.
Yeah.
And I go, let's go.
Yeah.
That's what it needs to be.
Are we
time.
ready?
No, it's boring. I prefer dive in.
Let's dive in.
You need to watch this on YouTube if you're not, because you won't understand what the giggles are for. And we're not going to tell you, so you have to go to YouTube to find out. Anyway,
yeah. Are we actually going to go now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
Roll the intro. Hello and welcome to Nail Tech Natters, the podcast. I'm Liv.
I'm Shan.
And today's episode, we're going to be talking all about brands.
That's it.
Tell everybody what we're going to be saying.
So we're basically going to be talking about how to choose a brand. Well, how to choose a brand, but also other things like mine and Liv's favourite things from our favourite brands, our experiences of rebranding, ways you can rebrand, just the whole hog really, just a really informative episode because I think a lot of people have either rebranded in their lifetime or struggled to choose a brand because there's so many out there. So many.
I remember when I first came into the industry, I was so overwhelmed, with what to choose and.
I don't feel like there were probably as many as there are now.
No, probably not.
Not even the main ones that are around now that people use probably weren't even an option when you first started, or were just becoming an option. Yeah. I think Hona, probably when I first started, Hona had probably only just released their builder gel. Wow.
I would imagine.
That's mad, that though, isn't it?
And then Nail Order definitely hadn't released their builder gel. Nail Order had released their, what was it called? X-Base?
X-Base.
Was it? The first ones they did, and the colours were awful, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, Becca and Chris. Them colours, not good.
You weren't a fan for Novalee Nails?
No.
Well, Sophie, Secret Salon.
Is that what it was called? X-Base?
Yes. Yeah. She has some of them still on her shelf, so she just has them as memorabilia.
My God.
And I was looking at it the other day, and I was like, wow, how far have they come? But
honestly.
When I think I've mentioned it in a few episodes, when I found Nail Order, it was cuticle oil, sanitisers, and they just started bringing out their extension system.
Wow.
That was it. There were no gel colours. No. There were no builder gels. There were no hard gel. It was just literally that.
They have released a lot.
They've done so much.
The 2 years that I've been a nail tech.
Yeah.
Well, nearly 3 years.
And that's kind of why I'm when I see people moaning, they're not bringing this out, they're not bringing that, I'm like,
Have you seen what they've done?
Look at, like, they've
Yeah.
literally changed the industry. Like, it's give them a chance.
Yeah.
Let them catch up.
Honestly. Right, so you tell me first how... Well, tell everybody. Don't just tell me.
Sorry, guys, you can't listen.
Whisper in my ear.
Always. I'll whisper more than that in your ear.
Whisper sweet nothings to me. What is wrong with us? We're not okay. Right, so you tell me how it happened for you in, like, terms of, like, your main brand. So I'm talking, like, builder gel, hard gel, gel polish. Like, how
that came
because your
about.
story is different to mine.
Yeah.
So, like, how did you decide what you were going to do?
So, a quick little roundup. When I went on my course, my nail course lady was like, just stay clear of, like, certain brands. Make sure you do your
white
research.
bottle.
Yeah, make sure you stay clear of that kind of thing. HEMA was just becoming a thing, so I was like, whoa. So I do think I was very lucky in the sense of when I first came in, allergies and everything had made its way there. It was happening. However, then I was like, well, who do I choose? And at this point, there wasn't really, like you say, Honer and Nail Order, which I will say are probably my main brands that I use. They weren't around. So I was like, oh, God, who do I try? And I tried so many, bought the lamp for every single one, wasted a lot of money. And then... for a while, I honestly just used what I could find and what I was like, that's decent. And it was it was like multiple brands, and it was just like really overwhelming, like you say. And then Nail Order came on my radar from when I worked at the salon. They bought some cuticle oils, and I thought, oh, I'm going to look into this brand. And then they'd started saying, like, release is coming soon, and we're going to release this. And it was like, whoa. And I think their gel... when they released their gel colour collection, that's when I was like, I tried them and I was like, ho, this is good. Yeah. So then it's like, you know, once you get something good from a brand, you think, well, everything else is just going to get better from there. Yeah. And it did. But yeah, it was definitely gel colours, and then I think they followed on after that to then release the builder gels and things. So... Did they
release their gel colours, then their builder gels?
I think it was the gel colour first, yeah. At least that's what I kind of remember.
Are you sure?
I think so.
I don't really remember.
Well, unless we can't class an X base as the builder gel.
Oh,
which
no.
Probably was maybe at the
as
time, but I don't really see that as it now with what we've got out now. But yeah, I think.
So because they did 100 colours, didn't they? Yes. To start with, which was quite mega. Yeah. And then after that, did they release Angel?
I'm pretty sure it was that way around.
Was it?
Because I remember hearing about their gel colours sat in my salon at Oliver's parents' house. Yeah. Whereas when I heard about the Angel coming out in a bottle, I was in the salon I'm in now.
Right, okay.
So that's the only way, but as we're aware, Shannon's memory isn't the best. So take that with a pinch of salt. But yeah, and then Nail Order slowly released, and in all honesty, it was just coping with what I had until then. Thankfully, I was really putting all my hopes on Nail Order.
But you still use Glitter Bells, right?
Yeah, so I used Glitter Bells Black Bottle, which has HEMA in it. Yeah. And then they brought out HEMA Free, like every brand did. And their HEMA Free Builder Gel, it was good. However, it soaked off terribly.
I have heard that it's like...
Oh my God. It was like hard gel.
Yeah. I've heard that.
Really, really, really bad and just horrible to soak off. And I was just... Oh, to me, that was enough to not want to use it. But then I was like, I did a lot of research into Glitter Bells. Yeah. Black Bottle and things. And obviously you see all these people on TikTok, don't you, doing like videos of which brand is safe, which brand would I use. And I made sure I did a lot of research, and a lot of people were saying Glitter Bells is fine. It's got HEMA in it, but it's a safe level. So I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to stick to the Black Bottle for now. Yes. And then I found, like, Nail Order came out with theirs, but then even still to this day, I only have 2 of their shades now in Glitter Bells, which is the most popular shades, because some of my clients just love the shade and they're like, I want Dolly or I want Cookie Cream. So it's more for a shade thing, but I still do use them because I don't think HEMA's the devil, it's the amount or how it's been made and things. Definitely. So yeah, I do use them. I would love to be fully Nail Order, however I just have some clients that are like, please never get rid of these shades. Yeah. So yeah, then obviously build a gel, and then when they release the hard gel, just put all my hopes and dreams into them really, and it paid off.
I love that.
Yeah, what about you? Tell me your story.
So in college I trained using NSI and some Halo, like the gel polishers, and then when I left college, my sister had done like a 2-day builder gel course or gel polish course, so she had just to do her own nails. So she had some like gel polishes and builder gels from the gel bottle, and it's a couple of other brands like Premier Gel.
Yeah.
So she actually gave me everything that she had, which was obviously like really kind of her.
Yeah.
Thanks, Izzy.
Shout out.
Yeah. So she gave me everything that she had. So obviously I tried the gel bottle because she she had it, and I just loved the product. Like I just liked how it
See,
applied.
I've never even applied it.
That's
ever.
crazy.
I have no idea how you work with it or anything. I don't think I've ever even held.
It's not hard. It's just straight on the nail.
Does it like level nicely? And
Yeah,
stuff?
it does.
Yeah.
It's really nice to work with, and I think that's probably why I liked it, because it was easier to work with.
Yeah.
So I used that for probably maybe like a year, and then I was like, all of the allergy stuff started coming out. So I already knew about the allergies because my tutor Sandra at college told me about it, because she was really clued up on everything. But when stuff really started to like sort of snowball, I suppose, that's when not that I didn't believe Sandra, that's not the right thing to say. Like, it was just more like I don't think I knew sort of the extent of it and how important it was. And I also didn't have a hell of a lot of money. Like, I had been given these products from my sister, and I just sort of like built on that collection from the gel bottle. Looking back now, I wish I'd have not spent that money on that and spent it on a different brand.
Yeah, but you don't know.
You live and you learn, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. You don't know till you try it out, and then it's too late, you know.
Exactly. So then I needed to switch to a HEMA-free brand. So I did a bit of like research. To be honest, I didn't do a whole lot of research. I probably should have done more. But when I was moving over to HEMA-free, it was a thing, but it was a very like small thing. It wasn't like Hona wasn't as well known as they are now, and Nail Order hadn't brought their products out yet. So it was like very kind of limited on like what options there were. So I just googled like HEMA-free products. Some of them were like American, so obviously I couldn't buy those, but the main one that popped up was Hona. So I decided to invest, and at first hated it because hated it because it was so different to what I'd been using in consistency and retention, because I didn't know that you had to apply it differently. I didn't know that like each brand was like a recommended.
To think the difference to now to what it was. It wasn't even that long ago.
No, I know.
Really, but
like
the
a couple
difference
years ago.
of the industry changing is mental.
It is mental. So I decided to just sort of persevere with it. I tried it a couple of times on my sister Izzy to see how she got along with it. First couple of times I applied it went fucking awful. It was like flooding everywhere. I just could not do it. And then I think I put it down maybe for a month or so, and then I was like, do you know what, I'm going to try it again after I'd done a bit of like research, and I think I joined the community on Facebook as well, which really helped.
God, the community pages.
Yeah.
I were in so many of them.
Yeah.
Because I think as well, when you're going through that, like rebranding, it's also you're trying to decide, okay, but what's scaremongering, what's actually real.
Exactly.
Like, because you have, like, before we obviously knew allergies were coming about, when my tutor first said it to me, I was a bit like, is it though, or have you just got to say it? And then obviously it came about and we were like, oh god, yeah, this is actually a thing, like a proper thing.
Yeah.
But like, when you're trying to rebrand and things, you are also looking in these pages of all these people saying all this stuff, and it's like, okay, but what's true and what is people being maybe
exaggerating.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it is hard to decipher like what is like fact and what isn't. But yeah, anyway, decided to persevere with Hona, ended up really liking it and falling in love with their products. They only had pure build at the time in terms of builder gel.
Yeah.
So that's what I invested in, and I ended up getting along with it like really well, and I really enjoy it. I still use Pure Build now, but I mainly use Pure Foundation, which is their other universal builder gel.
Yeah, that didn't release that long ago, did it really? Like
probably about a year ago.
Yeah, so in the grand scheme.
Yeah, about less than a year ago actually, because their Rodeo Nights event was this month last year, or May last year.
Wow.
So I think they released it just after that.
I'm gonna say I remember that event being quite a big event.
Yes, it was.
Like I wasn't really in the Hona world, but I even heard about it.
Yeah, it was
so
really
I was
good.
like, oh, this Rodeo Nights is really kicking off.
Yeah.
What's going on?
It was so much fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, Hona sort of went all in on, and I think like naively thought, well, if their builder gel is good, everything else is going to be good.
Yeah.
So let's just go for it.
Yeah.
So I bought all of their gel polishes, detail paints, not all of them, but, you know, slowly built up my collection, brushes, obviously got the lamp, because that's one thing I noticed as well was my retention wasn't that great. And then that's when I did a lot of research on lamps and the importance of using the correct lamp to product. And it made a huge difference. I was just using the sun UV lamp that you use with the gel bottle. And yeah, when I got the Hona lamp, it made a massive difference to my retention.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just sort of went all in with Hona, and I don't regret it. I love the brand. I love what they stand for. I love their builder gel, both of their builder gels, Pure Build and Pure Foundation.
Yeah, I use Pure Foundation on some of my clients. Yeah, it's really good.
It is really good. Gel polishes are hit and miss with Hona. I think there needs to be a little bit more consistency there. Some of them are really great, some of them not so much. I know that they've reformulated in the past year, and I think like the reformulation is better.
Oh, I didn't know they'd reformulated.
Yeah, they've changed it slightly, their gel polishes. Detail paints I love.
Yeah, I've got a few of their detail paints. Yeah.
So yeah, that's my story.
Yeah. Well,
that's my story.
That's my story. That's my life story. But I do think though with rebranding, I think it's hard because you've got your opinion.
Yeah.
It's like it's not fact.
I know.
Everybody has different brands that they love, their favourite brands, their favourite products from favourite brands, and you can't take one person's word for it. Like people message me and they're like, do you regret changing to Nail Order? Do you like Nail Order? And I'm like, I do, but that's not saying you're going to. Like, you might actually try it and think, you know what? Not a fan.
No.
I'm not a fan. Or what was she talking about? It's not that great.
It's like with Hona, people don't like the extra steps that you have to do because Hona, you really have to hone in on your prep. And you've got to use like a base coat and whatever else you've got to use, and people don't like that. Some people like to just go straight in with the builder gel and they can't get used to like a new system. So there's so many different reasons as to why like somebody won't get along with a product.
I think everyone thinks it's a one size fits all, and it's not at all. It is very much you and what you want from a brand as well, because you might find that you want a brand that's a little bit more chatty, or some people like to be, you know, left to like not share on the stories as much, and it's definitely you find what works for you. But even if you find what works for you, that doesn't mean you have to just be stuck in that one brand as well.
I think that's what I've realised is like I went all in on Hona, and like I said, I don't regret it because I do love the brand, but if I could have done it differently, like if I was to do it again now, like if I was to rebrand now, I would, I've got hair somewhere. I would buy like the trial kits from all of these different brands and try everything out.
But they weren't around when we started. There were no trial kits. It was you buy the builder gel, but then if you're buying the builder gel, you've got to make sure you actually try it properly. So you've got to buy the primer, you've got to buy everything they recommend you using, and then like you said, the lamp makes such a difference. So like when I was trialing loads, I was buying, like I say, the builder gel, everything with it, and then the lamp, and then selling it if it didn't work, and then redoing it. But even when you sold it, you couldn't sell it for the full price because you'd already bought it technically and used it. So you were always chasing your tail. Whereas now, if we had to rebrand now,
I know.
Easy. Like you could literally get trial kits from so many different brands, and brands are even at the point now where like they're reaching out to people to send.
I know.
You don't have to be big on TikTok. They're just like, oh, do you want to try our brand? Like, sending out a trial kit for them, what it could actually bring back in turn is better for them to do. You send out a trial kit, and if they love it and they do your whole collection, you've got a loyal customer there from you just sending out one little trial kit. So I'd say the same is, if you're thinking of rebranding, look at the trial kits, because they do minis and everything now, don't they? So you don't even have to. It's well easier now, which is good. But I do think that I don't think there's as many brands that do trial kits. I know obviously Hona and Nail Order do. I've seen those, but I don't. This is it though, because I'm such a nail order girly. Don't get me wrong. I've dabbled my toe in Hona. Like I say, I use the pure foundation on maybe a few clients, and then I like their detail paints. They like aura ones, and then I also like their like duster brush. Yes. But apart from that, the majority of mine's Nail Order, so I can't really comment on that. But I do think that you don't have to feel the pressure of having to stick to one brand if you don't want to, but you can. It's your own personal opinion.
Definitely. I think like I now, after how long has it been that I've been using Hona? 2 years?
Oh,
I don't know, maybe a year and a half, I can't remember. No, it must be 2 years. Anyway, I have sort of like just now in the past like few months started trying other products. Like I've tried Angel from Nail Order. I've tried their Cinegel. Love it. By the way, side note, I have had these nails on for, I'm pretty sure it's over 4 weeks.
And they're long.
Yeah, they are really long. I struggle so much with retention on my own nails. I don't know if it's the way that I apply it, if I just apply it so magic. Badly. I don't know what it is, but I always struggle with retention on my nails. I always get lifting, always get chipping. Always. I've never found anything that's like really worked for me, unless I've had like extensions on. But this Cinegel from Nail Order is so good. Like I could not recommend it enough. Like if you're a new nail tech and you need like just a good builder gel, buy it. It's so good. It's
good for any kind of person, and it's like that middle ground that suits everyone. Like
it's got that flexibility, but the strength, like I can't describe it. It's so weird.
And like I said to you earlier, didn't I had to quickly redo my nails last night because they were just a mess, and I was like, oh, I'll quickly do it, and I was able to do. I mean, obviously it was on myself and they're probably not perfect, but 4 of my nails, put it on, redid it, and then upside down, self-leveled like a, oh my god, I did 4 nails in the space of like 3 minutes or something ridiculous. And then I even said to you, didn't I, like, this hand, I cannot do this hand's nails to save my life. I'm not joking, you should see me. I'm like this. I just can't, my brain cannot make this arm work. But because it self-levels so nicely, they look actually quite decent
they look
to
really
say,
good.
but because it's all because of the self-leveling, so I've got to agree with that. I think it's amazing.
It is incredible.
So far, so good. But that would probably be another good thing, is if you are thinking of rebranding, try the Cinegel first, because that's for different kind of people, and then if you like that, go from there. But
same with Hona's Pure Foundation.
It's very similar vibe, isn't it?
It's very similar, like if I'm comparing Pure Foundation and Nail Order's Cinegel, I would say that the Cinegel has a little bit more strength than Pure Foundation. I think Pure Foundation's slightly more flexible, and Cinegel, I would say they both self-level comparably. Like they're both pretty, like they're pretty good with self-leveling.
They do the job for you, don't they, really? But I really like it.
I really love it.
It's just so exciting, isn't it, when like you feel like you've got everything you need under one umbrella, because I just think it's so much easier. Whereas before, honestly, I do understand why some nail techs, if they had a whole kit, stressed out when they had to rebrand, because I was so lucky that I'd just started, so I didn't have a full kit. But imagine having to try and, before all this stuff was out, like Cinegel, Pure Foundation, Angel, all that sort of stuff, none of that was here. What the hell do you do? So
I know. I think like at the same time though, like having all of these different products is super overwhelming. Like I get messages all the time off people where they're like, oh, what's the difference between Pure Build and Pure Foundation, and what's the difference between this and that? And I'm like, it's almost like too much to like have to explain it. So if you guys want an episode, maybe it will be a Patreon episode. We'll do like a little episode where we'll talk about like the different products from Hona and Nail Order and like
who would use
what
it
they're for. Yeah.
That would be really fun.
So if you guys want that, let us know and we can do that episode, because I think 100%. That would be really helpful. But yeah, so I don't know, it's a lot. Like, choosing your brands is a lot, and that's us just talking about gel products. Like, that's not us talking about like tools and brushes and nail art supplies and oh my god,
which
all
I do
of these
think
other
it's
things.
a bit easier to find, like nail art brushes and things like that, because it's not as expensive. You don't need to buy the matching lamp for a nail art brush, you know what I mean? So I think once you've got your main worry out of the way, which is your builder gels, hard gels and things,
and your lamp,
then the other stuff's more fun. I don't know about you, but I find finding like nail arty stuff or like cute foils really exciting. But I think if you're listening to this and you're about to rebrand, trial kits, try 100%. The trial kits and take your own opinion. Try not to listen to other nail techs, because they have totally different clients to you. Trial it on a few clients, see how they get on. Maybe I do like discounted sets, so I'll say to a client, I've got this new product, I did it to one of my clients, I've got this new Cinegel, can I try it? I haven't tried it on it before, I don't know how it's going to last, be honest, and say I'll knock a little bit of money off, and if they say yeah great, you've got a trial guinea pig and the client's getting a bit of something out of it as well. But that would be probably main tips for rebranding, is just try the trial kits and see as well, message the brand and ask what their lamp cures, because I know some brands lamp cure other brands products.
Like for instance, Hona's Cube cures Nail Order's products.
Oh, does it?
Nail Order's Lumi lamp cures Hona's.
Slay.
I've heard on the grapevine.
That little grapevine. Don't take our word for it, but message the brand and just see.
Because they have to be honest with you. Like, they can't lie. So just ask them, because there might
easier,
be you might find like one of the lamps that a brand does covers, like, because I think Magpie cures Nail Orders.
I think I've seen that on the grapevine.
That
little
don't take our word for it.
But and then also do your own opinion, like do your own testing, try it on yourself. I do that as well, because I'm my own worst client. Try it on yourself, and
try it on yourself, because even though like applying on yourself is always going to be harder, you can only only test something really well if it's on yourself, because you know what you're doing with your nails. You know how you've prepped them, you know like how you're looking after them. You just know, you've got your nails with you all the time. You know what it's doing, you know how
if
it's
you've been
behaving.
oiling, or if you've been using them as tools. So you might think like mine lifted ever so slightly at the tip of this thumb, and it was straight after I was scratching something off my window. And I was like, oh no, but I knew it was because I'd done that. So really, can't really complain. So I agree with that. Test it on yourself as well.
One thing I wanted to say as well about trial kits is, I know that it seems really expensive to start off with, because trial kits, I don't think they're discounted. Unless they're small bottles.
I
don't know. Maybe they are discounted.
Maybe it's like a little bundle offer.
Yeah, maybe it is like got a discount. But anyway, regardless, it can stack up. If you're buying like, trial kits from 4 different brands because you want to try 4 different brands, that seems like a really high cost to start off with. But I can guarantee you that it will pay off in the long run. Switching brands isn't something that you want to rush. You want to take your time and really like understand the different products and the way they're applied and stuff. So just try not to, if you're a nail tech that's currently using like a white bottle brand and you're panicking and you're thinking, oh my god, all these allergies and I need to switch now, don't panic. Like, it will be okay. Like, even if you've had one client that's had an allergic reaction, it's just one client. Like, just try to take a step back, breathe, and just assess the situation properly. Don't go all in, because I know so many people, so many nail techs that have gone all in on a brand and they've regretted it. And they've spent so much money. So even though the trial kits seem expensive, it's worth it in the long run.
It's better than promise you it's worth it. Buying all the gel colours, all the builder gel, the lamp, and then you're stuck there with actually thousands of pounds worth of products when you could have had maybe just 50 quid, 100, I don't know how much the trial kits are, but they are worth it. And it is annoying, but I am just going to say it bluntly, it's the cost of owning a business. Like, if you're wanting to make sure everything's healthy as possible and you're as good as a nail tech as you can possibly be, then unfortunately it is going to end up like this. But we're very lucky that the brands have made that accessible for us, because they could just be like, no, buy all of our stuff full size, full price, sorry, you'll just have to do it with yourself. But there's so many things out there now, and I'm pretty sure there's loads of other, like, Nail Order have done a podcast episode about like this whole allergy stuff from their brand point of view. Pretty sure Hona have. So if you're also looking at these brands, go onto their podcasts and
join their community groups on Facebook.
The community groups, like, listen to what they've got to say, but really take your time, because I know I'd be a nail tech that I'd be like, oh my god, right, okay, I've heard this brand's a great brand, so I'm just gonna go all in and buy that, whereas like Liv says, just try breathe through it and just be like, no, let's take it slower and let's see. But I feel like that's a good way to rebrand if you need to. Like, I feel like we've got a good base there. Better than when me and you had to do it. I don't even know how I did it. It's all a blur. My brain don't remember any of it.
So I think, like, we'll go through the different, like, categories of products, I suppose, and we'll both say, like, what our favourites are. Like,
what our favourites are. Not what your favourites are, or anyone else's out there. Mine.
This is our opinions.
Our opinions. Disclaimer.
Disclaimer. If you're watching on YouTube, you think Shan's crazy.
I am. It's fine. So let's just go down the list that we've written. Okay. So gel polish first of all.
I will say Nail Order, because I think, like, I don't have a lot of their gel polishes. I think I have about the pinkies up. She's got a pinky up.
I actually do. I do that all the time. I don't know who I think I am.
I wonder if I do that.
I'm a queen.
No, I don't.
I swear earlier you had one of those up. Maybe the middle one. Get out of my house.
No. So yeah, I haven't got loads of Nail Order's gel polishes, but the ones I've tried, chef's kiss, love them.
Nail Order. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's very obvious. But again, I've never really had to try any others. When I first started, she was a Beatles gal, just practicing, on my own and on my clients. Then I did Halo for a little bit because there were no one. But then I found Nail Order and I've never turned back.
I think, like, for a cheap option, Halo isn't actually bad.
I don't really know much about...
I know that they've got HEMA-free now as well. So
have they? Yeah. Oh, that's good then, So that's a good option, but I will say, like... Again, like what we said earlier, I know it's a costly thing. You don't have to go in and buy the big boy kits. I know that's like over $1,000 is every single gel colour. You don't have to start as that. Start even by buying the minis and buy, like, corn flour and caliente, and then the black and the white. I'd say they're a really good to understand a coloured one for, like, summer. A red, everybody needs a red. Everybody wants a red, very popular. And then a black and a white, and trust me, you won't.
You're Gucci.
You're Gucci. Honestly, I just feel like I say it all the time, but you can't go back once you've tried their gel polishes. It's so good.
You really can't. Like, I bought like 4 or 5 when they first released them, and I loved them then, but I'd already bought a lot of, like, Hona, so obviously I never really, like, went any further with it, but I've sort of, like, picked them up a little bit more now, and I bought some more recently, and they're just
so nice.
They're so good to work with.
Yeah,
some of them are just one coat.
Yeah, it's good as well because it can save you a bit of money if you're not wanting to go into detail paints yet.
Yes.
You can do nail art with Nail Order's gel colours as well. So you're saving a little bit of money. You're buying 2 for the price of 1, really. Go math it. Yeah. So it's so worth it. But again, I'm pretty sure they do little kits. They do, like, little mini kits collections and things. So I'm pretty sure in the trial kit as well, I think they have a gel colour in there for you to try. Yeah. So you can trial the primer and everything. So yeah, that'll be in there. So give it a whirl.
They do in Hona's one as well. In Hona's trial kit, they do I think they do the Pure Build trial kit and the Pure Foundation trial kit, and they do, like, the Pure Bond, the Pure Foundation or Pure Build gel polish and a top coat.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
See, it's everything you need, isn't
Yeah.
it? So you can't really go wrong. But yeah, gel colours,
Both nail order, I would
nail
say.
order,
Yeah, I think
yeah.
like once you try them, you wouldn't go back. Like they're just so good, and they actually, in terms of like comparing prices, are slightly cheaper than other brands. I know the bottles are slightly smaller, but I don't think that matters. I think that a smaller bottle, a smaller bottle, it's actually better.
I can understand us though. Yeah. I understand what you were saying.
We should do a whole gibberish episode.
But that'll be on Patreon.
Yeah.
There you go. It won't.
No. Yeah, the smaller bottles are actually better, I think, because I think in terms of gel polish, unless you're smashing out 10 clients a day,
Literally.
5 days a week, you're not using that much gel polish.
And I remember as well, Becca said about the white gel colour. She was like, I am waiting to see. She went, I think it was either on a podcast episode or it was on like Instagram or somewhere, and she was like, I'm waiting to find another white that is whiter than our white. And I've got to say,
I know.
I agree with that, because
so
I've used a few whites from a few different brands, and you could do a one coat white with that if you really wanted to.
I actually, because I always use Hona's white detail paint. I've never had a white gel polish. I've always had the detail paint, and I really love the detail paint, and I use it for everything, whether I'm doing full cover white or French tips or nail art. But I actually used, because I'm running out of my white at the moment, I actually used Nail Order's gel polish, white gel polish for a French tip, and it was actually really nice to work with. I didn't think that I would like that it was thinner, but I actually did like that it was slightly thinner.
You've got a bit more flexibility, and with the thing. I've only ever used their white gel colour for French. Like, I tried it with Hona's detail paint to do a French, and it was just like obviously a lot thicker compared to a gel colour, which I know it's supposed to be, but because I think I'm so used to the flexibility and thinness, I'm like, oh no, we need to stick with the gel colour now. So yeah, absolutely.
It's so funny how you get used to something, in it.
I know.
Because like when I was using a gel polish for a French, like the white gel polish, I was like, ugh. At first I was like, ugh.
Who is she?
And then as I was like going throughout the nails, I was like, oh, it's actually quite nice.
Yeah.
I think I actually did it a little bit quicker.
Oh, there you go.
Because it was just like, I think with thicker consistency, it's good for some things, but obviously sometimes it means that it can leave like brush strokes. Yeah. So sometimes you've got to like take a lot of time to get it right.
Get the proper thing. Yeah.
Right, next one.
Detail paints. Going from that.
Okay, well, I'm voting Hona.
Have you tried Nail Orders art gels?
No, I haven't. I haven't actually tried. Actually, tell a lie. I have tried Brillbird's, their thickest one, because they do 3 different thicknesses, don't they? Of their.
Do they? I didn't know that.
They do. Is it like contour, design, and something else? They do like 3 different ones.
Yeah.
And they're different thicknesses. Ones. I think that's the thickest.
That would explain a lot, because I was like, this is a really.
Is it really thick?
Yeah, really
like,
thick.
Really thick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thicker than what I'm used to. Defo.
Because they're the only ones that I've tried. Like the thickest one of theirs is, I've got a black and a white of that, and I do use it occasionally for like really fine detail work. But there is like a specific knack to it because it is so thick.
Yeah.
Like you've got to really
work with
Yeah. So yeah, I actually haven't tried anything else, so I feel like maybe my vote is a little bit negated because I don't really have like.
Are the Hona ones like? You've got a lot. Well, looking around, you've got a lot of colours of their detail paints.
Yes, I would say I would definitely prefer their detail paints to their gel polishers.
Yeah,
100%. I
know a lot though of Hona's, like Hona Nail Techs, that they have detail paints, and they'll use the detail paints as, like you say, full colour rather than use them. So that is an option if people wanted to go for the Hona. But I use Nail Orders art gels.
Yeah.
I love Hona's. They've got a detail painted Starflower, which are like the chromey ones. I love their chromey detail paints. I think if I don't have to use a powder,
I love those as well.
I will happily use their detail paints. I think they're really, really pretty, really easy to use. Good way to get a nice effect on the nail, really quick and simple. Haven't really used their like black and whites as much, just because again I've had nail orders art gels and I really like their consistency of it. I use their black art gel for isolated chrome and works an absolute dream, and I really like them. I like the size of the nail order art gels as well. They're a good size to not be too much in the way, but you get enough product. So
cool.
I really enjoy them.
I'll have to try them because I've never tried them. Because, like I said, I am open to like trying different things, but I like the Hona one, so it's like.
See, the detail paints as well. I do believe that I don't need every single colour because of the gel colours that I've got. They are so good to use with nail art.
So the nail order ones, are they like the Hona ones where you can use them as full colour as well?
I think so. I can't really say I've looked into it that much. No, I don't really know. I don't really want to say because I'm not 100%
You're not sure.
But I'm pretty sure you'd be able to use them as a full colour. I don't really see why
some
not.
art paints you can't, because if you layer them, they don't stick to each other.
Oh, right.
So I don't know.
Yeah, maybe do your own research on that, guys, if you want to look into that. But for the little details, like sometimes I might need black that's a bit more pigmented, or do finer lines than you could get with a gel colour. But I think their art gels are really nice. Should we do brushes now?
Yes.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah, so I have like 3 different brands of brushes that I love. So Polish by Lauren is number 1. Her Pro brush set is so good. The only brush that I don't use in that set is the longest one, which I think is 17 milliliters. I don't use that one just because I don't really. If I'm doing like stripes on the nail or something, I'll
you
use
don't
it
really
for
need that one as much though, do you?
So yeah, Polish by Lauren. Her Pro brush set. You can use code Olivia10 for money off.
I'll plug there.
And then Hona's brushes are really good. I use their 7. I think it's their 7mm liner. Is it 7 or is it 10? I can't remember. I think it's like the middle one. I use that one. Yeah, it's 7, I'm pretty sure. Sorry.
You get your millimeters right, girl. It's fine. We'll wait.
7mm liner brush. I use that for a lot of my like regular nail art. You know, like flowers and stuff like that. Like it's my standard. Yeah. And then Stalex gel brush number 6 is incredible.
Is that your fave?
For applying full colour on the nail. But like this. Yeah.
Just like this.
It just goes like this. It's just perfect.
It's like you're stroking a little cat.
Yeah.
What is it? Come to the... Welcome to my
lab. I've been expecting you.
That's the one. I don't know who I was. Dracula, apparently. Oh, no.
Come hither.
Come to me, Dan.
That line would work on me.
I did last night. Oh.
I'm gonna wait because
people are gonna actually think soon that I really do fancy you, which I do.
Yeah,
I do.
Obviously.
People are really
How could you not fancy
exactly.
me?
I might just have to leave Oliver for you. Who knows?
Well, I'm moving to Scotland.
Milo can join the pack.
Yes.
Yeah, we can all go to Scotland together.
Yeah, there we
Mine
go.
made up. My brushes, are really different to yours.
I know.
We use like completely different.
Yeah.
So I use Nailed It by Chelsea.
Sorry, I'm just still laughing.
At me?
Stop. Yeah.
Thanks.
Go.
In general. Nailed It by Chelsea brushes, which hopefully by the time this has come out, will be the brand ambassador for it. So don't know what my code is yet.
Congratulations.
Thanks, honey. But Liv will probably put the codes in if either of us got a code. We'll pop them in the description. So hopefully mine's there. But yeah, Nailed It by Chelsea.
I'm not gonna put hers there.
Ha 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 ha! You're funny. God. Honestly, guys, you've got no idea what I've got to deal with. Okay. It's one of those days.
Oh my god.
It's one of those days.
Right, go on.
But yeah, the Nailed It by Chelsea ones, which I used before I became a brand ambassador, may I say, which is why, obviously, but they're so good. Also, I really like Brillbird Zero Long, that specific brush. I reach for that quite a lot. I love that one. And then I also I got a Nailed It by Cody. You know, she's on TikTok Shop a lot.
Nails by Cody.
Nails by Cody, yeah. She had like a three brush set ages ago when she first started.
Right.
And she doesn't have them anymore.
Oh.
But she has a set, which I don't know if they're the same ones and just rebranded into like an actual set. But I have I think it's like a, small, medium, big one. And I use the longest one. I think it's like 22 millimeter or something.
Oh my God, that's really long.
That might be wrong.
22 millimeters?
Yeah, it's a long one. Quite a long brush.
Bloody hell.
For French, and I love that for my
You
French.
use that one that long for French?
Yeah.
I use 11 millimeters for French.
Girl.
That's crazy.
That is.
I thought 11 millimeters was long.
No.
That's mad.
It's either 22 or 20 or 17.
Somewhere between 15 and 25.
Just trust me, guys, okay?
It's long, alright?
If you care that much about which one it is, message me and I'll look when I get home. It doesn't say on it though. It doesn't say, so I don't know.
You have to
know
measure
what it is.
What can take measure on?
What are you? I love that one. That was my French one. And yeah, the Brill Bird and then the Nailed It by Chelsea. They're basically the only ones I reach for when it comes to applying builder gel and hard gel from the pot. I use the Nail Order Gel Applique brush or applique.
See, everyone uses that.
I love that. I love it.
I use the Stalex
strokey brush. The Dracula brush. That's what you should call it.
If you are watching on YouTube, sorry,
this won't
you're
make
missing
any
out.
sense. Sorry. But yeah, brush wise, I'm pretty sure they're. I love them. I love all my brushes. Like I have my definite ones.
Yeah.
I reach for, and if I ever lost one of them, I honestly don't know what I'd do.
Yeah, no, I'm the same. Like literally, it's just like habit of like what to pick up.
I look for the colour and I'm like,
you just know what you're picking up, don't you? It's really weird.
But I think that it worries me about the Nails by Cody one because I'm literally like, I don't actually know if she does those brushes anymore, so I really should look into that.
Oh, I forgot to mention. Sorry.
Go for it.
I just remembered other brushes.
Don't you apologise.
Lucy Pastorelli 07 and 08 are incredible fine liner brushes, like really tiny thin brushes.
Ooh.
Insane. I've had them for 2.5 years and they're perfect.
Yeah, but just don't you just think
they are expensive though?
No, but I could buy brushes all day long.
I know. Brushes are fun.
They're so fun.
They are fun.
Like dotting tools are so fun. I use the Nailed It by Chelsea
the
rug wrap collection. They are just so fun to hold. They're so bright and colourful. Like my old ones from Amazon, I'm like, who's she? Yeah. Like they're so just.
You should see mine. Mine are like still the wooden ones that I got off Amazon when I first started, and they're
wooden?
Like they're like wood with the metal ends.
Oh.
And they've got gel all over them.
But this is it though. I can tell the brushes I use so much because they're so dirty, and I'm like, honestly, it's just because my gloves get sticky and then it sticks on. All of us like, Shan, you need to clean them. I'm like, don't you tell me about my brushes. I use it every day, like 5 times a day. Leave me alone.
You fucking try cleaning it.
I know. But I do a little.
Yes.
After each client,
I do that as well.
I probably should actually just clean them properly.
Or just get new ones.
What about you? Yeah, that's a great idea. I prefer that idea. Do you use the Polish by Lauren brush cleaner then?
Yes, the brush reviver.
Yes, because I don't have anything like that. I just like wipe it with a prep and swipe, and I'm done.
Yeah, so I use cleanser like IPA.
Yeah.
And that'll be what I use like throughout the appointment. So I'll just like wipe it with that. Never, I repeat, never use acetone on your brushes.
Oh, I do that.
No, you don't.
Like,
Don't be a liar.
No,
do you use acetone on your brushes?
Hear me out, please.
Shannon.
No, so when I'm using the brush,
Shannon.
Like, if I pull it out of my
No,
pot,
I'm disappointed. No excuses.
No, just hear me out. Just hear me out. So if I pull my brush out of my pot and I'm ready to use it on a French, and when like sometimes you can tell you've got a little bit of gel still left in it, most of the time I pump my little prep and swipe, and there's a little pool of the prep and swipe. I dip my brush in there and like rub it around a little bit, and then I'll wipe it. But if it's done and it's really stubborn, then I'll do it with acetone.
Oh well, once in a while is fine.
Yeah, once in a while.
But you've got to then moisturise your brush, and that's what Lauren's brush reviver is good for.
Oh, my brushes don't have moisturiser.
Well, you're not looking after them properly.
I'm not. I know.
That's not very nice.
I know. Maybe I need the brush.
But it's actually really good. Like all jokes aside, like if you have used acetone on your brushes and they've sort of frayed, or you've got like some stubborn gel stuck in there, you just sort of like swirl it around in the brush reviver.
Oh, well, I do need that then.
Yeah, swirl it around in the brush reviver. Sometimes you can let it sit for a bit if
Yeah.
it's like quite stubborn, and then just wipe it off, and it moisturises and loosens up the gel, so it cleans it really well.
She has a little facial.
Yeah.
The brush.
Yeah.
Right, I need to get that now.
I think you probably could actually use it to like wipe the handle of the brush as well.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. Right, I'll use that and I'll use your code.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Code Olivia 10. I promise I do love it. I'm not just saying that to...
I know that's the only thing in it is that...
I feel like a salesperson.
No, yeah, it's hard because, like, I know I do it. I'll listen on TikTok and if I see that it's an ad, I'm like, well, you're only saying that because you're either being paid or you want money for it. But I was saying this to Oliver is when Chelsea emailed me to ask me to be a brand ambassador, I said to him, this is why I haven't just done it for any willy-nilly brand that's been in my messages. I wanted to save it for brands that I actually love. And then now I'm like, God, I hope when I tell everybody I love Chelsea stuff, they don't think it's because you're a brand ambassador. It's not. It's 'cause it's fucking awesome.
Yeah. Well, you've already used it and shown people you love it, so they're not going to think that.
No.
And fuck them if they do. Well, the thing is it's... What are you doing?
It scared me.
The thing is it's like a win-win situation anyway. Because it's like, well, you get a code to use, so
and they get
quit complaining.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
She woke up and just violence
I will
today.
say my code as many times as I want. It gets you a discount.
Go on.
Olivia 10.
Olivia 10.
Actually, my Nabovi code has changed as well to Olivia 10.
Oh, easy peasy then.
There you go.
Everybody, it's all the same.
It's
Great.
all Olivia 10.
Olivia 10.
Right, what's next?
Cuticle tools.
Ooh, cuticle tools. We're both Stalex.
Yeah, now I am. Thanks to you.
Thanks to me.
I am not joking. I have just used Amazon cuticle pushers and nippers my entire life, and then Liv was like, "You need to try these." So obviously I listened. And
because she listens to everything I say.
Yeah, because I'm scared of her.
Loves me.
And I'm joking. I'm not scared of you.
Oh my god!
But
I'll beat you
I'm not
under this
scared of
table.
you. That's why I'm scared of you. I'm not scared of you. I fancy you. Anyway.
You're intimidated by my beauty.
That's exactly it. But Stalex cute. I don't know if they have more than one cuticle pusher. You'll have to say, but it's just they have more than one. Oh, well, mine's a big boy.
Yeah, I've got the same one as you.
Oh, it's brilliant. It's so
really
good. I don't
good.
think I realised how bad the other ones were. They did the job, but it's nicer for it to be easier. And then the Stalex cuticle nippers, they are sharp in a good way. Like, wow.
They're the best cuticle nippers I've ever used.
When I first got them out and I used it on myself, I was like, they're so, like, they get the cuticle off like that, and I was like, I am gonna cut my clients. Like, it's so sharp, it's not what I'm used to. Touch wood, been fine.
Well done.
So much more precise, love it. So yeah, thanks for that.
You're welcome. But yeah, I use the scissors as well.
She's a scissors girly.
Yeah, well, I use a bit of both. It depends on my client's cuticles. I don't think that it's possible to use scissors on everybody.
No, I wouldn't say so anyway.
So I have both, and they're both amazing. Amazing. I can't remember which ones they're called though, because they do have a lot of different tools.
I know. I kind of just went on and typed it in and bought the first one.
We both you bought them from Nabovi, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
So it's whatever's available on Nabovi is what both me and Shan have, because they do outside of that, like outside of what Nabovi stocks, they have a lot of other like different tools, and I don't know what they are. So.
No, yeah, I'm gonna say I got mine from the Nabovi website, so whatever it is there.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're good, and then that brings us on to e-file bits.
Nabovi.
I'm a Nabovi newcomer. Thanks to Liv.
I just know all the best shit, you know.
Yeah, it's so good. I did a TikTok video recently on the sanding bands. 10 out of 10. Am I gonna sneeze? No. 10 out of 10. Honestly, I've gone from using my old ones to these ones. They're so much smoother, and they just feel less vibration, smoother. Love them. The mini sanding bands are my faves, and I also love their Coast drill bit, thanks to you again.
Oh, she's just a star, isn't she?
And then just all of them, really. I've used the Flame recently, used the Ball.
Have you got Breeze or Tiki?
Tiki.
Yeah. You need Breeze as well. So
Add it to my list.
Yeah.
But this just...
they're
good quality.
Incredible.
Yeah.
So
very good quality.
My faves from Nabovi right now are always Coast. Don't even need to say that. Coast. I've been using, though, I've switched it up a bit, and I've been using extra coarse a little bit more than coarse.
Whoa.
Yeah. And I've been loving it. So I think like it's difficult with extra coarse because you've got to be real confident in like your e-filing. Like if you slip up a little bit, you're gonna cause a bit of damage.
Lose a finger.
Yeah, so you've got to be like really careful with it. But yeah, I've been loving extra coarse, coast, breeze in fine, light cheat in fine, and shore is just my all-time favourite.
Look at you knowing all the names.
I know
That's
all of them.
That's a good brand ambassador there.
All of them I know. Quiz me. Go on. No, I'm joking.
Did you see how scared I got? I was like, look at it.
She was like,
what do I ask? Help. And it made some out. It would have been fine. Yeah. I'm good off top of me. And I'm like, oh. Yeah.
How has this episode got so many laughs in it?
I know, honestly.
I don't know.
But, yeah, I think I've noticed that's made such a difference to my prep and how much I actually enjoy doing the prep, and I actually see what you're supposed to get from it, whereas before I was like, I mean, everyone else seems to be using this bit, so I'm going to use it, whereas now I'm like, no, I know what each one is for. I know. That's another good thing about Nabovies. If I ever had a question about one of the bits, there was either a TikTok video, Instagram post, highlight, or just on the website explained everything, whereas a lot of brands are just like, here you go, use it and go for it, where it would be like, whoa, wait, what's it for, what's the best way to use it, RPM, all that good stuff. But because
Nabovi's packaging as well, the little cases that the cuticle bits come in, they have like all of the recommended things on them. Have you noticed that?
Yes.
So they have the speed, what type of bit it is, and then like what type of nail or cuticle you use it on, which is really helpful. And I think it's just like really evident when you can tell a brand owner has been in the industry and knows what the people in the industry need. And that's what Sadie does, is she looks at what's missing and adds to it. She doesn't,
rather than just hopping on a trend.
Exactly.
So again, use code Olivia10.
Yeah.
For money off and above it, and also write in the notes that you came from our podcast, because that'd be cute.
Definitely.
Funky and fresh.
Yeah, tell Sadie you came from us.
Yeah, please do.
So what's next? Cuticle oils.
I was just gonna say what's
cuticle oils.
Cuticle oils.
Oh
my God. Liv.
There is something up with us.
I use 2 brands of cuticle oils. Nail Order. Slay. Nailed It by Chelsea. I have got Nailed It by Chelsea's the grape one, and oh my God, my clients would go crazy for that one. Yeah, crazy for it.
Grape.
It's like I think they're based off the lip smackers, you know, when you were younger and you had like thingies and they smell a bit like the gel pen flavours. Banging. Love that. So going to expand my collection of them, and then obviously the Nail Order ones, which I've had. My pot keeps breaking, the bottom keeps coming out.
Oh, that's
I know. I think it's just because I get oil everywhere and it breaks up the glue, maybe. I don't know. But every time I pick it up, it just goes. And I'm like,
no.
Brilliant, great.
That's so
but
annoying.
I recently got their Good Day Mate cuticle oil. Have you tried
Good Day
that?
Mate.
Good Day Mate.
I haven't tried any of the cuticle oils. I use Polished by Lauren's. Sorry, you can't sway me.
No. You know what? I won't even try. But the Good Day Mate one smells like Vicks Vapor Rub, and I know, I love it. Some of my I've had such mixed reactions.
That's so weird.
Some of my clients, because whenever I have a new one, I'm like, you're having this one. But with this one, I've been asking them first, like, do you want this one? And they'll smell it. 50% of them have been like, oh my God, Shannon, why would you want that smell on your nails? And the other 50% are like, put that on my nails and I want to buy one. I've had a few sales straight from, I want that one. And I'm like, here you go. Been handing them out like candy. But,
oh my God.
Yeah, so it's a hit and miss. I love it though. I love Vicks. I always put a bit of the drops on my pillow at night before I go to sleep. So it reminds me of like going to bed. Oh, it's so nice. So yeah, Nail Order and Nailed It by Chelsea are my faves. And you said what? Polished by Lauren?
Yes, Polished by Lauren. I don't have anything to say other than.
I don't know if you can see on YouTube.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I've got my little stand
in the background.
So they just smell insane. Like this, just oh my God.
She's got quite a lot of flavours.
Yeah, she's got peach, candy floss, passion fruit, winterberry, lemon, and what's the other one? Snow fairy.
They're cute little packaging as well.
Lemons, yeah, they're really cute. The lemon's my favourite.
Ooh, I love lemon.
Oh my god, it smells heavenly. I don't have one right now because I've used it.
Well, at least you use it. That's a good thing.
Anytime I put it on my clients, they were like, oh, it smells like sherbet.
Yes, I was just going to say, does it smell like lemon sherbet? I think there's no better scent in the world than like lemon, like really citrus.
Yes.
Brings you back down to earth.
So good.
Yeah, so good.
So good. Right, let's quickfire. What's we got left?
Dust extractor.
Don't buy the Hona one.
Whoa! She's got.
I'm just gonna I'm throwing it out there. Don't buy it, please. It's not good. That's it. That's all I have to say.
Cheers.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
And you've got
Lily
Bow.
I don't know how you pronounce the last thing. I don't
Lily Brew.
I'm like Lily Boo.
Lily Bow.
But
I thought it was on.
It's happening again.
Oh no! I'm gonna wee myself. I really need a wee.
Normally we're like this at the third
quick
episode.
Fire! I need a piss.
Quick fire. But
do you like
use their
it?
dust extractor. I do. It's very good. It's a bit loud, but at the end of the day, if it keeps the dust away, that's fine.
Keep clients quiet.
Yeah. But
sorry, I can't hear you.
I know. Just talk after.
Yeah.
But I have filters for them. You know, the things that you put on top. And I was like, oh, when these run out, it's fine because I can use kitchen roll, like, you know, just squares of kitchen roll and put on the top. It doesn't work the same way at all. The dust was everywhere. So I did go online the other night and I ordered 3 more packs in the packs of 25, but they were only a $5 each for a pack of 25,
that's
which
not bad.
I don't know why I thought it was like over a tenner. So I was like, oh, that's fine, but I can use like 1 filter for like 2 clients and then put that in the bin and then do it again. So
that's not
fine,
bad at all.
But at the end of the day, I'm like, it works. You know what I mean? Like, it's a good, strong dust extractor. It keeps the dust out of my lungs, off of me, my desk tidy.
Does it actually keep, like, is there dust on your desk?
Not really, no.
What's not really?
Say so.
Is it, like, at the end of the day, is there, like a layer of dust on things or not?
Oh, tiny little bit.
Just thinking.
Yeah, like my lamp, because it's black and my nail order one, it will have a little layer of dust, but I wipe over everything in between my clients, so then it's like, I also do think sometimes, you know, when clients pull the hand back and they do that.
Yeah,
I just started, but I think dust can still get on the inside of their hands a little bit, so then we do that and it goes there. It's more on their side, my client's side, than it is on my side.
Okay, well that's good to know. So it does
actually
work.
Yeah, I'd say it does the job. Yeah, but
it is important to say that those dust collectors that sit on your desk are dust collectors, they're not dust extractors. I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, because you can get ones that are built in, can't you, as well? Like,
dust extractor is an actual system that extracts the dust out of the air. Like, it actually, like, sucks all of the dust out.
Oh.
Whereas most of what the Nail Tech ones are that just sit on your desk, they're a dust collector.
Well, have you seen Sophie's one? My Sophie Secret Salon?
No.
The one.
Oh, yeah,
That's
does hers go like that?
Yeah, so she has it like it's like a tube.
Has she got the Vodex one?
Here, yeah. That is insane.
Yeah.
But it's just.
That's the one that I want.
I've got A, no room for it, and B, it's not very aesthetically pleasing.
Hannah Beth's got that one as well.
Has she?
The Vodex one, yeah.
I do want it.
She's trying to encourage me to email them to get like a deal with them so that.
Go for it. They one's commenting.
I was like, I can't do it.
I know, the one's commenting on my TikTok, and I was like, if you want to send me a free dust extractor, you can, but they're expensive, aren't they?
They're like £850. Yeah. I know. But they last years.
Yeah, I was going to say. When Sophie did mine, there was no dust anywhere.
No.
It was all shooting straight into that, and I was like, holy shit.
I know.
You wouldn't even think that was possible, but they look insane.
Well, do you know? Sorry, fun fact.
Fun fact, everyone get ready.
They actually started by creating dust extractors. Well, they still do that for operating theatres. So so when they're sawing bones and stuff, it sucks all the dust out of the air. So it has to be good because they're using it for medical equipment.
You know what?
Obviously, the nail one is different to like the one that
sucks bones.
Yeah, that sucks.
You know,
bone dust.
Oh no! It makes my legs go funny. Oh, I hate what to do with that.
All right, sorry, I didn't know that.
It makes me go all funny.
Okay, well, let's move on. Right, what's the next one on the list?
Disposables.
Oh, we were in tune then. Disposables. So I'll just do mine quickly.
Yeah.
So cleanser, and gloves, Amazon. Then acetone, lint-free wipes, dust brushes, like my stiff dust brushes, and what else do I get? And my bedroll from Sally's.
What about your nail files?
Nail files are Stalex Patman. Patman. I never knew how to say that for the longest time.
I'm just saying Pac-Man.
Yeah, it's Papman.
Oh.
Pap.
That's why we're going.
Is it?
Oh,
It's
Pac-Man.
Papmam.
Oh.
Papman.
That's just confusing, isn't it?
Pac-Man. Just call him PM.
I use gloves, nail files, lint-free wipes.
We all know what's coming.
Acetone, IPA stuff. I use the hand sanitizer. Nail order.
Oh,
I know, shock.
Surprise.
Shock.
You need a code.
I use the lint. I do. Lint-free wipes, the pink ones I get from Nail Order, but I only use them to clean my brushes or clean like gel off of my nail art palette. I don't use them on the nail. What I use on the nail is what you told me to do. I use like
paper
waxing
wax
strips.
Yeah.
So I get them from Amazon. My little clean up sponge, little like toothpicky things.
Oh yeah, I have those from Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon for both of those.
They're called, by the way, if you don't know what they're called micro pore brushes.
That's the one. But yeah, get them from Amazon, and then I've got buffers as well coming from Nail Order. But like you can buy the gloves now in
buffers
bulk.
I get from Stalex.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know they did buffers.
God, they're so good.
Are they?
Yeah, I got the little crescent ones. Let me see.
I love crescent. I love these mini
so
ones.
Good.
I've just bought the big ones, like that shape, but big from Nail Order, because obviously they just had their sale. I love mini ones like that.
By the way, do you want this?
Why?
It's a cuticle bit holder.
Why?
Because I've got a new one.
Yeah, I want it.
Have it.
Can I have it?
Yeah.
Every time I come here, I get something
present,
new.
I know.
Yeah, I got my little sponge.
I'm terrible. I just give things
Yeah,
away.
it's great.
She's also bought a bracelet from my mum as well.
This little white one.
Yeah.
Because I love little stuff like this. It's just
Yeah.
like nice, but when you buy it from all these big brands, you don't know how long it's gonna last. But that is adorable.
I know.
Shout out to Liv's mum. What's her name?
Susie.
Go, Susie. I love it. I'm also gonna buy probably some more when I next come. I've got my eye on a necklace on, and then I saw the earrings, and I was like, earrings, Shannon, sit down.
She's like a magpie.
I love it.
But yeah, if you want to check out my mum's jewellery, I do sell it in my salon, obviously, but if you want to check out online, it's called Osera Studios on Etsy.
She got an Etsy
Yeah,
shop.
she got an Etsy.
Oh yeah, guys, check it out, because it's like, when you go on holiday and you want the really cute little like bracelets.
They're freshwater pearls.
Are they?
Yeah, they're actual pearls, yeah. Freshwater pearls.
Oh my god, I'm so fancy.
Yeah.
Look how well it goes in my outfit. Anyway, back to nails.
Yeah, back to nails. What's the last one we've got?
Nail art supplies.
Oh,
so,
well, I don't really use that many nail art supplies, so...
Chromes, nail stamping queen.
Polish by Lauren. Sorry, I'm just going to jump in and say...
And I use coloured ones just from like Amazon, but I've had them a while. And then
what, chromes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the powder ones. And then some Hona ones as well. So I
yeah,
like
Hona ones are good, yeah.
3D, I use Nail Order's putty. I always feel like I have to go putty. Because if I said it in my accent, it'd sound like something else.
Sounds like pussy.
Oh!
Do you not like the word?
I hate
pussy.
that word. No, stop! I hate that. It's like talking about bone.
Is that because you're a pussy?
Oh! Liv.
Is it like when people don't like the word moist?
Yeah, but I don't mind that.
I don't like
moist.
that either. I don't think I have a word that I don't like.
Well, mine's that one. But
I like crude words. The cruder the better.
No.
My favourite swear word is see you next Tuesday.
I think I've said that once
I
in my
would
life.
say it, but I don't think you'd all appreciate it.
No, don't say it.
Okay.
Cut the cameras. But yeah, like nail art
get
stuff.
onto
Like,
that?
I've no idea. I was talking about putty.
Oh,
Nail
putty.
Order's putty. Yeah.
Putty.
So I like the Nail Order putty for nail art. What else do you use for nail art?
What about like? Do you use any like foils or like like flakes? I use like gold leaf.
Oh yeah.
I've got one, like a big tub that's from Hobbycraft.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That I've had for years and years. But aside from that, I use like Hona's like iridescent flakes. I can't remember what they're called. I feel like they're just called flakes.
Hona have got a lot of nail art stuff, haven't
They
they?
do. That's what they started off with.
Oh, is that why?
Home of
that
nail
makes
art,
a lot of sense. Oh yeah.
Home of nail art.
Yeah, makes sense. You can tell I don't really think into these things. Jesus Christ.
But yeah, so I don't really use any other nail art bits other than that. I don't use like gems or
pigments for like aura.
Pigments. I use eyeshadow.
Slay, you go girl.
I've got the James Charles Morphe palette.
I had that and I threw it away.
I nearly threw it away when all that drama happened with him, but when he got cancelled, I didn't.
Now it's hard because you still spent your money. You're not supporting him now. It's just you supported him back in the day.
I got that all the way from America.
Yeah,
I'm not throwing it in the bin.
I remember when that went so viral.
Oh my god!
Palette. But I use just pigments from Amazon or Shein, neon ones. But I have heard that the magpie ones are meant to be very good, especially the white for like ombre and stuff. So I do want to try those out.
I have the white and the black from a brand called Chameleon Glitter. I think they just do glitters and pigments.
Yeah.
So they're pretty good.
But the thing is though about nail art supplies like that, you can buy it once and have it for years.
Yeah.
Like my friend with the gold leaf, I have some of that. She bought some of that for a craft she was doing with her little girl, and she had pages and pages of it left, and she was like, have it, I don't want it. And I've still got that, and I've used it since I started, but I get not many people at all ask for gold leaf.
No, I don't do many. Maybe like
you know what I am looking at?
a month.
I need to ask you about this. Cat eye gels.
Oh, so I have the magpie ones.
Are they good?
Yes, but like it depends what effect you're going for, because cat eyes are all like very different. So like the magpie ones are more of like a glitter, like they're like a glittery one.
I want like the glass effect ones.
So I would go for like a Japanese brand.
Yeah, I was looking at, is it Cookie, and they sell quite a lot. I was looking at them, but I wanted your opinion.
I think Annoy is supposed to be good. Annoy, which you can get on Cookie, and I can't remember, but Alex from Alex Did Your Nails, he knows
I was gonna
all
say
about.
and I saw your video about you were doing cat eye because you used this tutorial or something, didn't you? So okay, I'll have a look at that. I just thought while we're talking about nail art, let's bring cat eye. So yeah, slay. Even I'm learning something.
I love cat eye, but it's a whole world that I just feel like I can't delve into.
But I feel like my clients will love it, which is why I really want to. See, you're always learning, aren't you?
But it's so expensive. Like the Japanese and Korean brands are not cheap.
Yeah, I've heard that, but then I wasn't sure with it being a Japanese or Korean brand if like it's well used over here. But then I saw Alex uses it, and I was like, oh, it's actually quite well known. So
loads of people use them. Yeah.
Oh, slay! I can't wait.
I know.
See, I can't buy it yet though because I've just bought a nail order sale, so I'm gonna have to wait. Yeah, I have.
How much did you buy?
Not that much.
How much did you spend?
About 150 quid.
Oh, that's
not too bad, is it? I nearly got another Lumi lamp because I was like, it's in the sale. But I was like, no.
Did I tell you that my lamp broke? My Hona Cube?
Yeah.
Well, it started working again.
Oh.
But I bought the Lumi Spark as backup.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. So.
Oh, you'll have to let me know because that were on sale for 99 quid, wasn't it?
Was it? I didn't buy it in the sale.
Oh, it was on sale.
I bought it before.
You're gonna two lamp it, or are you just gonna one lamp it?
No, just one lamp. I'll just keep the Lumi Spark for when my Hona Cube inevitably dies.
Sees its end.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I think it's on the way out.
I know, but
she's so pretty.
I know, yeah. They have, you know what? There's a lot of good lamps in the industry now. A lot of very good ones, and
just so expensive.
I know, but I could honestly just spend money on nail stuff my whole life. Like Oliver says to me all the time, when are you next gonna buy something for yourself? I'm like, this is for me.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It's like I get at Harvey because like when it's Harvey's birthday or something, he's like asking for a fucking shovel for work or like some fucking steel toe cap boots. Yeah, because of his job. He works in construction. He doesn't just want a shovel. But I always get at him because I'm like, well, I don't want to buy you that because that's for work.
Yeah.
Like, let me buy you something else, but then I'm just as bad.
Yeah, I get told at Christmases and stuff I'm not allowed anything nail related. Yeah. I get actually told, and I'm like, well, but that's what I want.
Rude.
Okay, I know. It's like that's
what
so
I
much
want.
Fun. Yeah.
It's for me, not just for work.
It is for me, and I just love it. But yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? Whatever. Boring. I don't know. Is there else you want to say about this whole subject?
I'm all done.
I think I'm all done. I feel like we've rounded up there what to do, how we went about it, and then our faves. So hopefully it's helped someone. But like we say, if you want any more opinions, any more suggestions of different things, or you've got any questions that you want to know what our favourite whatever is, let us know in comments.
Just comment them on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram,
all of the socials.
DM us on Nail Tech Natters.
Or if you're part of the Patreon, you'll be in the group chat, so you can ask in there.
Oh yeah.
Plug.
Yeah. So a little reminder about the Patreon. It'll launch. Well, it will have launched by the time you're listening to this.
That's exciting.
And on there will be a group chat, a extra episode a week.
Yeah.
A week. Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
An extra episode a week. Early access to the episode, so you get 2 days early access.
2 days.
What else? Zoom call once a month.
Did you say the group chat?
And a blog post. Yes.
Slay.
5 things for a tenner.
That's 2 coffees a month. That's all I'm just going to keep saying. Yeah, if that.
So yeah, that was a little reminder about the Patreon. So go over there if you're interested, and
if not,
you can
it's
stay, totally fine.
No pressure at all. But
now we need to do Nail Tech Spotlight. Do you want to do it?
Spotlight. You do this one.
You do it. I did the last one.
I know, but
yeah, but I'll jump in. You say it.
Okay, all right. This week's episode, Nail Tech Spotlight is. Let's not.
I can't do it. I just can't do it.
No, it's all right. It's polished by Lauren, which fits in very well with this episode, with us talking about her brand so much.
Yes.
But she is brand owner, nail tech, connoisseur, dog mom. Oh, her dog's beautiful.
I know, little Pippa.
Oh my goodness,
I've
never seen a dog that cute. I messaged her about them once, and I was like, wow, that's a cute dog. I think it was about its coat. Its coat was well cool. I was like, I want one of them for Milo. She sent me the link. But
You're so random.
I know. But she's got her little brand, which is what we spoke about in today. So she does what she do: cuticle brush cleaner.
Yes, brush cleaner, brushes, chromes, and she just released a 3D
She
art
has,
gel.
yes, yeah.
Oh, and she does her liquid mirror gels. Oh my god, how could I forget about those? I didn't mention those when we were talking about detail paints. Damn it!
Okay,
add that in.
Now, it's fine. Just
the Polished by Lauren liquid mirror gels are incredible. There you go.
Yeah, instead of using isolated chrome, which is very stressful.
Yes.
I need to buy some of them actually.
But I am a brand ambassador for Lauren, but I do want to say, she is a beautiful person inside and out. She's so lovely. She's so kind. She's such a good friend to me. And aside from being a brand ambassador for her, I just love her. She's just amazing. I just love her. I'm obsessed with her.
She's a very, very talented nail tech as well. I always like it though when nail techs do a brand, because you know that they know what we need in the industry. So I followed Lauren for a while as well.
Yes.
So
she does incredible content as well. How she does it all.
I like her accent as well.
Do you not know? Yes. Yeah. She's Irish.
I love Irish.
I know.
Honestly.
It's so good. But when she voice notes me, I can't speed it up because
otherwise you won't be able to know what she's saying. Yeah. So you're like, wait, okay. Whereas with me, I'm like, you probably don't even listen to her.
I hope you on 2 times.
Yeah. And I'm like, I'm walking Milo, so
if I listen to you in normal speed now, I'm like, oh my god.
That's what Sophie
she's
says,
droning on.
Sophie literally says when I listen to you in 1 times speed, I always think, what's wrong with her? It's just me.
But it's so funny though, because you just get accustomed to it, don't you? Because when I talk to you in person, obviously I don't think that. I
don't talk times 2 speed in normal times.
You listen to me in 2 times.
Sometimes listen to you in 1.5. It depends on my mood. Depends how long I've got to walk for. If I've got a really long walk, I'll listen to you in 1.5, so it takes me further. Whereas if I'm on a short walk, I'm like, Liv, we're times 2 in you. Come on.
I love that.
But that's our nail tech spotlight of this week's episode.
We love Lauren and everything she does. So
go check out her shop and her Instagram.
Yes,
and
it'll be
TikTok.
Linked down below.
With everything else.
Yes.
We're getting good at this now.
We are. So that's it for this week's episode. We hope that this was helpful and you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I feel like there was a lot of information.
There was.
Very informative.
Yeah, that really was.
I feel wired.
I know.
That protein shake has done something.
I finished it.
Did you?
Got about that much left.
Fucking
So
hell.
we started it an hour and
You'll be like shaking driving home like this.
I'll be like, yeah, I'm coming.
Anyway, we're gonna go because we're going crazy. But we will see you next Friday at 7 a.m.
7 a.m.
And we hope you have a lovely week. And we will see you soon.
Bye.
Join Patreon.
Join Patreon.
Bye.